Hey y'all, thanks for joining me today. I'm going to be showing you how to make the willow granny square. This is a striking design. Here I have it in a multicolor, yellow-blue multicolor. Made it a couple of different ways just to show you the possibilities of the yarn combinations and the final look with it. And here again with a solid color. It looks very elegant in the solid color, but if you do also choose to use solid colors, you can change colors each round. Now, if you watch my videos, you know that I am a big fan of simplicity, making things that are very easy to make, but that look complicated and a striking design. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be using the yellow multicolor yarn that I had. I don't remember the name of the color, but it is a I Love This Yarn brand from Hobby Lobby that I had picked up. To get started on this, you're going to want to start with a magic circle, and you're going to chain up 3. Remember to leave yourself enough of a tail that you'll be able to easily weave that in when we're done with this. And from here, we're going to put 15 more double crochets into the center of it. Now, if you would rather make a chain 4 instead of the magic circle or the adjustable loop, whatever you want to call it, then you can. And then you would just chain or slip stitch into the first chain that you have there to make a little circle. Okay, so again, we're going to get, this one is going to act as our first double crochet, and then we're going to put 15 more double crochets into this circle. So by the time that you're done, you'll have a total of 16 double crochets into your beginning circle. So go ahead and meet me back up here when you're finished with your first round. And then we'll go from there. The end of round 1, you're going to find the top of your chain 3 spot and slip stitch to join your work together and close that circle. Now go ahead and pull on your tail. That'll close the center circle. And now we're ready for round 2. Now this granny square works up in only 8 rounds. So it is very fast moving. Works with any size hook as well. Today I'm using a 5.25 millimeter hook. We're going to chain up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll count as your first double crochet plus a chain 1. Next, we're going to put a double crochet on top of our next spot there, and then we're going to chain 1. We're going to do this all the way around. So in every stitch you're going to put a double crochet and chain 1. All right, you can pause your video here, and I will meet you when we're over on this side. All right, before moving on to round number 3, we're going to want to double check and make sure that you have 16 double crochets and 16 chain stitches in between. We're going to find the top of our chain 3 spot. Remember, we started off with 4, so you only want to find the top of your 3, and that's where you're going to join this round together with a slip stitch. Round number 3 starts again with us chaining 3. That'll count as our first double crochet of this round. And our next stitches, we're going to work into this space in between our double crochets, so that chain 1 spot. we're going to work underneath it. So just into that space, we're going to put 2 double crochets. Our next stitch is going on top of our double, and we're going to put 1 double. And in our chain spot 2 doubles, and then 1 double on top of our double crochet. We continue on this way all the way around our circle, and by the time you reach the end over here, we should have a total of 48 stitches around. So pause the video and join me back when you are ready to join the work. The end of round 3 should be looking like this. We're going to go ahead and slip stitch to the top of our chain 3 spot. For round number 4, we'll chain only 1. Then we'll go right back into that same chain space where we slip stitched and make a single crochet. From here, we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll want to skip 2 stitches, and into the third right here we're going to single crochet. All right, we're going to go ahead and chain 3, skip 2 spaces, and here into the third we're going to single crochet. Now we want to do that 2 more times. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 2, single crochet into the third, and then we'll repeat that once more. 1, 2, 3, skip 2, and single crochet into that third. Okay. From here we're going to make our chain 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip 2, and single crochet to the third. Now these chain 5 spots are going to act as our corner. And these 3 chain 3s, this is our straightaway. So we have a corner, corner, so now you need a straightaway here, corner, straightaway, corner, and the straightaway over here. That'll help us to start making this into a square shape instead of the circle. So go ahead and meet me when you're over here again. The end of round 4, your work should be looking like this now. We're going to go ahead and slip stitch to the first single crochet. We can just set this down and take a look at it. So we have our 4 corners that are starting here with our chain 5 spots. To start off round number 5, we're going to start off in this chain 5 spot, our first corner. So we'll just slip stitch over to it, and then we're going to chain up 3. This is going to count again as our first double crochet, and into this chain 5 spot we're going to put 4 more double crochets. Now it doesn't have a lot to hold on to, so just do your best with it. I sort of kind of grab onto the chain 5 itself as I'm working this round. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoop, I added 1 too many doubles. We want to have a total of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go right back into the same chain 5 spot and put another 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Into our first chain 3 spot, we're going to put a single crochet. Into our second crochet or chain 3 spot, we're going to put 5 double crochets there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Into our third chain 3 spot, we're going to put another single crochet. And now we're back to our corner, so we're just going to repeat what we've done over here by putting 5 double crochets, chain 3, and then another 5 double crochets. That is the one side that's completed now. And you just repeat what you've done. So a single crochet, 5 single crochet, your corner, then you just repeat that all the way around. So pause the video and I will meet you back up over here when we're ready to join. Alright, the end of round 5 should be looking like this. And we're going to slip stitch again to the top of our chain 3 to join our round, and we're ready for round number 6. We want to start over here in the corner, so we're just going to have to slip stitch our way over to the corner, and we will chain 3 once we get there. 1, 2, 3. That'll count as our first single crochet. We're going to go ahead and add one more stitch. So we're going to go back in, make a single crochet here. From here we'll chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip all of these double crochets. And right here on top of our single crochet, we're going to put a double crochet. From here we'll chain 5 again. Oops, excuse me. From here we'll chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to single crochet on top of the third double crochet in this cluster of 5 from the row before. So the middle stitch, we're going to put a single crochet there. Chain 3 again, and we're going to put a double crochet on top of our single crochet from the previous row. Then we chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jump over to our corner. We'll put a single crochet. We're going to chain 3 and put another single crochet there. All right, and then we just repeat that. I'm going to go ahead and work another side with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains. Skip all this. go into your single crochet with a double crochet. It can be a little bit difficult to make that stitch because you're coming off of such a long chain there. Just take your time with it. Right here, 1, 2, 3. We'll put a single crochet, but we got to chain 3 first. 1, 2, 3. Then we go into our stitch with a single crochet. 1, 2, 3. Double crochet on top of our single. Then we chain 5. Go to the corner, put a single crochet, chain 3, and a single crochet. Okay? And then you just repeat it all the way around. Now, when we started, I had you start with a chain 4 over here, so that's perfect. That will be our single crochet with our chains in between. Go ahead and finish up this sides. I'll meet you back over here to join. The end of round 6 should be looking like this. Shaping up very nicely. We only have a couple more rounds to go until we're finished. So let's go ahead and join our round here to the beginning with a slip stitch in our first chain there. We're going to jump over to our corner, so use a slip stitch to move to the corner. We're going to chain up 3. That'll count as our first stitch for this corner. We're going to add 2 more double crochets before we chain 3 and go back into the corner again for 3 more double crochets. So for this round, your corner will be 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets. Next, in our long chain 5 spot, we'll put 5 double crochets here. Into our chain 3 spot, we're going to put 3 doubles. Our next chain 3 spot, we'll also put 3 doubles. And our chain 5 again, we're going to put 5 doubles. Okay. Now we're at the corner again, so we put our 3 doubles, our chain 3, and our 3 doubles again. So your first side should be looking like this. Just continue what we did all the way around on the other 3 sides. So 5, 3, 3, 5 corner, 5, 3, 3, 5 corner, etc. I'll meet you back over here once you finished round number 7. The end of round number 7 should be looking like this. We're just going to slip stitch to the top of our chain 3 place and slip stitch over to the corner where we will start round number 8. Round number 8, we're going to chain up 2, and go back in and make a half double crochet next. We'll chain 3 and we'll put 2 half doubles into that same corner place. Now for this row number 8, we're simply putting a half double into each stitch all the way around. So we want to start off right there with our first stitch and then move all the way down, all the way around our work with a half double into each stitch, 2 half doubles in the corner with a chain 3 and then another half double, another 2 half doubles to make up that corner stitches. I like working with this multicolor yarn because it really provides a lot of variation in the work. No 2 squares are going to be exactly the same that you do. I don't have the same color palette, but the colors are going to wind up on different places usually, and each of your rows, if you do multiple squares. Anyways, the end of round 1 should be looking like this, right? You just repeat, or round 8. Just go round and round, all the way around, 1 half double into each, and I'll meet you up over here. So our row number 8 and the end of our project should be looking like this. And just slip stitch it to the end to join. I'm going to chain up 2 to create my knot, and if you want to stick around, I'm going to show you the practical application for my granny square. I'll show you what I'm using it for. In other words, I'm going to go ahead and leave myself a pretty long tail, and then I'm going to pull that tail through with my finger and my thumb. I'm going to pull down on my chain 2 spot and at the same time yank on the tail. That's what's going to create my knot for me. Now, I have made a very basic purse out of just regular granny squares here. And what I'm going to do is now attach my willow granny square to make this bag become a flip top bag. So I have my needle, and I am going to find the back of my work here, find the corner, and first I will go ahead and move my needle in and out of my stitches so that I can start in the corner. I'm just going to match up my corners here, like I said. And then I'm going to work in the back loops only. So with the back loop and the back loop, I'm going to join those together. And then I'm going to go side by side. So instead of working over like this, over the top of it, I'm just going to go side by side. Now, doing it this way is going to create a sort of a zigzag type look from the stitches remaining. Might not be that visible, as opposed to on the underside. I'll show you in a few more stitches what I'm talking about, really, where on the underside it's going to be more straight stitches. So if you would prefer on your work, if you're going to join your willow square together to another piece of work, or your squares together to each other, you will need to decide if you want to use this method, because as we all know, there's a variety of different methods to join squares together and work together. But if you use this method, if you put the wrong sides together and sew with the right sides out, as I'm doing here, you end up getting this zigzag looking stitch. If you'd prefer to have your stitches look more like this, the straight look, then in order to get that, you would want to sew your work together with your right sides facing each other and the wrong sides out. Okay? So I'm just gonna finish up a few more stitches here. Alright, so I've knotted my work, and now I just need to sew in my end here. To hide my tail, I'm going to sew it in a couple different ways, a couple different directions, back and forth, because I really don't want that to come loose. And cut my tail, and then here we have it. Ta-da! I really like the way that this color is accented with the solid color purse that I have going on. And anyways, kiss your brain. You have successfully made the willow granny square. Looks, again, like I said, it was very complicated in design, but you just witnessed and accomplished this in your own crochet and saw that it wasn't very complicated to make at all. So, all right, let me know if you have any questions or feedback. I hope I did a well enough job of providing instructions so that it's easy to follow along with me on it. But go ahead and drop me a comment. Like I said, if you have questions, feedback, whatever. All right, anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.